Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is the GW Tiger P, the Geschützwagen Tiger Porsche, and it's the Tier 8 German SPG, and we're on the defending spawn of Siegfried Line Assault. And the commander of this one is KlausDS. Now, countdown is starting, and we're off. And he's moving to his firing position. Well, Klaus is using the 21cm howitzer, and he's moving a long way to the north actually, into the corner, which is not where you normally expect to find somebody playing an Arty on the defence of an assault battle. But let's have a look and see how he gets on in this one. Okay, now he needs to be careful not to knock that tree down, because it'll be an instant giveaway that there is somebody there. But he spotted, well, an M41 Bulldog has been spotted, the Walker Bulldog, and there's a VK3001P, so he's got some targets to fire at. And he's now loaded and ready to go. The Bulldog is getting closer. There he is. So he's got to pick the right targets and dial in on them. Well, there's a Hellcat sitting behind that concrete formation there. He fires a round in at the Hellcat. Doesn't get any damage though. He wasn't fully dialed in, so he wasn't going to get any hit there. It was pure luck, or a chance firing that he would do some damage. It wasn't really likely, to be honest. There's the Hellcat now. No damage whatsoever. Okay, well that Bulldog is running a scouting mission up and down the ridgeline, trying to spot some of the people on the inside so their Arty can do what we're trying to do to them. And he seems a bit undecided about which target he's going to go to. And now he's going to aim at this IS. He's dialing in on it. Not fully dialed in yet. Now he is. And he can't see the IS, but he can see the tree was knocked down by him. Just can't see him at the moment. Nobody's spotting him, so he's decided to go back to this bunch by the bunker. And no, he's decided. He's very indecisive, this player. Really, you should try and stick to a target, and this one is a worthy target. He's got a Panther and an IS together, and he does damage to both of them. That one worked. That worked quite well. 423 hit points to the IS and 298 to the Panther. They've got rather nice stuns on them as well. Okay, their stun's fallen off, but we're still reloading. As it's the 21cm, which is the top gun, it does take rather longer to actually reload. But KlausDS does have some company. He's got a Hellcat and a Black Dog guarding him. Oh! Those tanks went down. He did... he was lucky to see that one destroyed. The IS was taken out... was it? No, it was the Panther was taken out. The IS was hit and damaged. And in fact, that was his teammate and the GW Panther who managed to get that hit. Now there is a target there, the VK3001P, but it's a very difficult hit because it's just over a ridgeline. But he is dialing in and he's loaded. He can go now. He's just trying to work out the shot. Is he going to shoot? Well, he's taking a chance, and the shell hit the ridgeline. No, it fell short. The difficulty on Siegfried Line is actually making sure you've got targets outside the city to shoot at. Because if you have to shoot inside the city, then the buildings do sort of get in the way. Ideally, you want to shoot them outside the city before they come in and allow your team to hold them outside. Scores are fairly even. There's only one tank in it. And that Bulldog's come very close to our Black Dog. And they're very much basically the same. Except, of course, that the Bulldog's got a magazine and the Black Dog doesn't. 90mm gun. And the enemy FV304 has been taken out. And there's that T25-2 who just took out one of our teammates, the VK3601H. So, scores are still fairly even. Again, there's only one tank in it still. And he fires around in at the T25. We don't know how much damage he did because the T25-2 is unsighted. But this is a 10-minute game and we're coming up to 4 minutes 10 seconds. If they haven't captured the cap or killed all of the combatants, all the defenders, before the 10 minutes is up, we will win by default. And again, there's still only one tank in it. But the enemy seems to be doing and holding their own. There's the T25-2 again. We are loaded, but we've got to dial in on the target. He's dialing in. Raz out. And he kills the T25-2. 342 hit points. He's got a kill. There is some destruction going on out there. I can hear the Bulldog moving through those trees, or at least one of the enemy tanks moving through the trees. It may have been the Hellcat actually. And we're now looking at the cap area, and we think that the M41 is near it. And our Skoda's gone down to try and prevent them from getting into the cap. He's staying in the cap himself. Skoda T40, the premium version. He's dialing in on the approach roads. There, oh, there's the Bulldog. He's on the other side and he's killed by the Skoda. So now the scores are even. Except, of course, the enemy team has 3 tank destroyers and 2 Arty. We have 3 Arty, a tank destroyer and a medium. Well, we did have a medium, but we just lost the Skoda T40 to their Lorraine 15550. So now we're 1 tank down. Our sole remaining tank destroyer is a T25-2. And he's acting as scout at the ridgeline. Really, what he needs to be doing is going into the city to look and search for the enemy. Because there's 3 tank destroyers on the enemy team. A Striv, a Jagdpanther and a Hellcat. As far as we know, the Hellcat is to the south. There's the Striv. He's found the Striv. Hopefully he'll be able to do something about that Striv before he gets wiped out. Oh, we just lost our AMX-13F3. Taken out by the Striv. And the T25-2 has been actually hit. Don't know who it was by though. I don't think it was the Striv because he's moving inland, so it was probably one of the Arty. He's out near the spawn point now, and the Striv's getting closer and closer, and I think he's going after the Arty. The GW Panther is moving towards the cap. There's nobody from the enemy team capping at the moment, but there's their Panther. Their Jagdpanther and their Hellcat. And we're not looking in that direction. We're missing all the action. It's going on underneath our field of view. I think the commander of this vehicle has gone AFK. I'm pretty certain he's gone AFK, and I'm actually using my own left-hand mouse button to scroll, and I can see the GW Panther is in the cap area, or next to the cap area, and there's the Striv, and there's the Jagdpanther, and the GW has just shotgun the Striv, but the Jagdpanther's coming up behind him and he's being fired upon. The clock's ticking down. There's 38 seconds to go. Oh my god, we're going to lose the GW. We've lost the T25-2. He was killed by the GW Tiger P out in the field. And now KlausDS DS is the only one left alive on his team, and he's AFK. He's sitting in the corner, AFK. And the only reason you're seeing this is because I'm using my mouse button to scroll around to see if we can see the enemy, and we can't see them. There's two of them capping, but there isn't enough time for them to cap out. It's too late. They've left it too late. One of them's gone looking for Klaus, and the clock's run out. He's AFK. He's won a Kolobanov, and he's AFK. Oh my God. Well, here you go. Here it is. He didn't get any medals or any qualifications at all on this battle other than a Kolobanov medal. And towards the end of the battle, he was AFK. He'd gone away and was doing something else at that particular moment. And he calls this the most undeserved Kolobanov in history. Yes, it probably is. Because when you're AFK and you're not helping your teammates and then you win a Kolobanov, well, yeah. Either that or it's the other Kolobanov that we have recorded in the past, where the person who won the Kolobanov killed his teammate deliberately at the last second so that he could win a Kolobanov all alone. He team killed to get a Kolobanov. That was probably a more unworthy Kolobanov than this one, but Klaus was alive at the end, so he won for his team. So, well, can't deny that. And he did do some damage during the battle on the enemy, not on his teammates. So if we have a look at the team scores and see where he came, well, he actually came second on damage on his team. The highest scorer on the entire battle was the Wizzy1201 GFT. He managed 2,189 hit points of damage. Then came the Striv S1 with 1,941 on the enemy team. Then the T25-2 with 1,896. And then came their GW Tiger P with 1,396. But GW Tiger of KlausDS managed to score 1,063 hit points of damage, and when it came to kills, it was again the Wizzy1201 GFT. He managed to get 4 kills. There's 2 on the enemy team, managed to get 3 kills apiece. There was GW Panther on his team, managed to get 2 kills, and then we've got KlausDS, got 1 kill in that battle. And when it came to base XP, again, it's the Wizzy1201 GFT. He managed to get 790. And then KlausDS came in with 538. Then the T3485 with 533. Highest score on the enemy team was the M41 Walker Bulldog, who managed 455. So, let's have a look at the detail report. Well, he only fired 6 rounds during that entire battle. He got no direct hits at all, just 4 splashes. And did damage of 1,063 hit points, all at more than 300 meters. He damaged 3 of the enemy, killed 1 of them, and he did 1,071 hit points of stun assistance off 3 stuns. On a premium count, he earned 30,260 credits, and after ammunition resupply, he still took away 17,780 credits. He earned 807 XP, times 2 for the first victory, took away 1,614 XP. But it does prove one thing in this battle. It proves that if you find an unusual position to fire from, then there's a good chance the enemy won't find you when they need to in an assault battle. I suspect that the reason that Klaus wasn't killed was that he was right in the corner and somebody who was in the cap left the cap to go hunt for the Arty, thinking that the Arty was nearby, and he wasn't there. And had that player remained in the cap, they would have had enough time to cap out in time before the clock ran out. But because that player wanted to kill all of the defenders, Klaus foxed them by being away from the cap area, and he won. He did won with merit, because he chose the right firing position. So congratulations, Klaus, on getting your Kolobanov. I don't think it's the most undeserved Kolobanov in history now. I think actually you did deserve it because you picked the right firing position. And the most undeserved Kolobanov has to go to the person who killed his teammates to make himself the last man alive on his own team before the clock ran out. That's definitely the most undeserved one. So if you agree with me and you like this replay, please give it a like and do subscribe to our channel. And hopefully it'll be your replay that I'll be featuring in the next video.